Now, more than 100 protesters turn out ahead of Vice President Joe Biden's stop at a local Jewish community center. Biden was at the JCC in Davie to talk about the Iran nuclear deal. It's the second day of the vice president's two-day visit to South Florida. We've got live team coverage for you on this morning's event and the protest. Let's begin with CBS 4's Ted Scouten. Ted?
Hey, Elliot. Well, the vice president wrapped up just a few moments ago here at the JCC. He was speaking to a room full of Jewish leaders here, and with the group here, what he was trying to do with many of them was sell them on the idea of that Iran nuclear deal.
I'm Joe Biden. I work for Davie, Washington Schultz.
With the joke off the top, Vice President Joe Biden quickly gets down to the serious business of discussing the Iran nuclear deal. Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz is still undecided as to where she stands on the issue. She organized a sit-down with South Florida Jewish leaders.
We have an opportunity not only to talk to someone who is incredibly well-versed in the agreement, but someone who, quite literally, we all consider a mensch. We consider you mishpucha, one of us.
This is a good deal.
Biden knows many people in this room are opposed to the agreement with Iran or have serious doubts. He says there's a lot of misinformation out there.
The deal, and that means they can never, ever acquire a nuclear weapon legally. They can never do that. Doesn't mean they won't try. Doesn't mean they couldn't, but that's the deal they signed on to.
And he takes on critics who put out TV ads.
The idea that we can't inspect military facilities, simply not true. Let me get this straight. Look at me. As one person once said, read my lips. Not true. We can.
After making his initial comments, the meeting was closed for candid discussion. Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz called it off the record and told everyone to shut off their phones.
I expect that there will be no recordings of the Q&A portion of this meeting, and I expect that what is said in this room will remain in the room.
And a few moments ago, I spoke to someone from the Anti-Defamation League who was inside of the meeting. What she said was that she went into the meeting against the idea, and she said when she came out of the meeting, she had more to think about. So she said it didn't necessarily change her mind at this point. However, she's going to go back, mull over what the vice president was talking about, and think about it. She did say she appreciated the amount of time that he spent with them. Live in Davie, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.
Ted, thank you for that live report.